I enjoy Smash Bros. A lot. The fundamentals of this game and knowledge I've gained really made me appreciate this series so much. So much that it introduced me to other fighting games like Street Fighter V, Mortal Kombat X, and Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Each of these games I found interest in, and out of the three, Street Fighter V stuck with me the most in terms of a fighting game I'm used to. Even though I'm not as used to other fighting games, I still enjoy them as a spectator and like watching them. However, while I like playing and watching fighting games, I still enjoy Smash Bros. Above them all. I tried to think of the main aspect of Smash that appeals to me more than fighting games. Then I noticed a pattern between traditional fighting games. While there are other reasons as to why Smash appeals to me more, this video will mostly cover the main aspect of Smash. Also, this video isn't going to discredit fighting games, nor am I saying that Smash is better than fighting games. I just like this aspect of Smash and I wanted to share how unique it is. When it comes to traditional fighting games, I feel as though they have gotten a bit linear for my liking. The aspect of fighting games in particular that I feel is linear is the way in which you defeat your opponent by doing combos to lower their health. Both of these things relate with each other, as combos do damage and damage lowers health. The thing is that in the majority of fighting games, you can expect that in every match that your opponent has to do a certain amount of damage from a combo to win a game. Health bars in particular tell you who's in the lead, with whoever's health being higher. In order to get a lead, you have to combo your opponent enough times to the point where their health is lower than your own. With this in mind, I feel as though there aren't many moments while watching a match of a fighting game where I feel like one of the players is going to do something totally unexpected, ending the match earlier or coming back from a lead that looked impossible to break. That's mostly because combos in fighting games are going to start and end by resetting, leading to another one and another and another until their health is dropped to zero. I know exactly what an opponent needs to do in order to come back, making any unexpected outcome not a possibility. The best comparison I can give Smash is that it feels like a wild card. There are so many surprising moments in Smash that happen all the time due to what this game introduces. Allow me to go over how it is such a wild card. The first two reasons being blast zones and percentages. Again, like health bars and combos, these two go together, as with higher percent, the farther your knockback will be, making you get closer to the blast zones. Blast zones are kinda like death pits in games like Castlevania, where if you touch the bottom, regardless of how much health you have, you die. Smash has multiple blast zones on every side of the stage. With that in mind, if your character is closer to the blast zone and gets hit, they can lose a stock much earlier, especially if your opponent does a combo on your corner of the stage. It's different from traditional fighting games due to the stages having corners that can't be passed. Second of all, there's smash attacks and spikes. Smash attacks are attacks that increase in knockback and damage the longer you charge them. They are large commitals that are used to end a stock of an opponent much earlier by hard reading what they're going to do. While smash attacks may seem overpowered, landing them is difficult due to the lag that comes from them being extremely punishable on shield. However, they can be in certain setups that offer a great amount of risk between reward. Same case with spikes. Spikes are also large committal moves that are difficult to hit. Spikes are different from smash attacks as they are used to end stocks off stage than on stage. If you hit a spike by intercepting an opponent's recovery or by reading their drift, then you can end their stock, giving you a much large reward. However, if you miss, then you lose stage control, putting yourself in a disadvantage. Coupled with the fact that they are difficult to hit, and if you miss, you get put in a bad spot, is how smash attacks and spikes are balanced to be rare. It mostly just depends on how experienced the player is and how confident they are at landing these. There could be some criticisms about this aspect of Smash that I could see why people might not like it, so let me read your brain. The main criticism that I can think of is that this takes away from matches that traditionally last long, as in matches should last longer as it wouldn't feel like a match, but more like a speed run. Both players wouldn't have time to adapt and matches would be over in seconds. For example, in this clip here with MKLeo versus Nairo, the first match of the set lasted for about 30 seconds by Nairo's Zero Suit Samus going off stage and knocking MKLeo's Cloud into the blast zone. It's definitely cool and unexpected, but if every match was like this, no set would be interesting to watch or play. Imagine if in fighting games, one combo won you the whole game just like that. As matches progress, more damage is done, and the possibility of who's going to lose or win changes. I agree. Matches in fighting games in Smash should feel like matches. However, I feel as though this aspect doesn't take away from matches. Like I said before, it is risky and tough to pull off early kills in Smash. The lag and precision needed to do spikes and smash attacks while successfully pulling it off is rare. Another reason is the higher the level, the less likely you're going to pull this off. Nairo is a player who has been playing Smash for way longer than much of the players he plays on his stream or tournaments he attends. He is able to pull off really flashy combos against lower level players, though at a higher level against top players like Zero or MKLeo, it becomes more difficult. In the set I showed of Nairo 2-stocking MKLeo in 30 seconds, he didn't even win. Not only that, but it also requires reads and setups that can be avoided. Most spikes and such can be avoided by smartly changing up your recovery from going high to low. With matches being so long in Smash with 5 to 6 minutes and with 2 stocks, you should have time to adapt. Not to mention recovering in Smash 4 is much safer than in Melee, as most characters have a solid recovery. Because wildcard scenarios are so rare, when they happen, especially at the highest level of play, they're hype.
Stop, you already at 72. Oh my god! That down!
Before we get to the conclusion, I want to do a quick comparison between a Street Fighter V and Smash 4 match. Both of these matches show comebacks differently. To start off, let's watch the Street Fighter V match and reflect on what we just saw.
Oh, combo drop, just crush counter, amazing links, that was sick. Setup, no, when it's right.
Which side?
Okay, another setup. Oh,
wow.
got the stun. Are you serious?
So the Vega player traps the Cammy player in the corner, therefore racking up damage with a meaty combo twice, ending with a stun into another hit confirm. It's impressive, but expected. The Vega player has to do more than just one combo to come back from the match. In this match, he really had to do 3 in a row to win. Now on to the Smash 4 match.
Matt, you don't want to play against Matt Zeus. You're gonna get blown back. Oh, that's not it!
No,
That's
no,
not
no,
it! It's gonna be oh my god! Great DI from Zero. He's gonna stay alive. I wonder if forward smash was the strongest option. Did he take up smash might have been a better option? In any case, damage. Good. Any damage is good damage.
Yeah. If you do a tipper forward smash, that's
So the Diddy player gets hit with a strong forward smash but lives. The Diddy player returns to the stage and gets a combo. As the combo continues, the Diddy player is able to get the Mario player off stage, ending the match with a spike. The comeback done by the Diddy player is just incredibly unexpected. The Diddy could have just racked up damage on the Mario to 100% or more and just killed him at 8% you'd expect him to die at, but instead does something totally unexpected. Smash is a wild card that I will always go to more to watch and play than traditional fighting games. Whenever I'm playing or watching Smash, I always feel like I'm seeing new comebacks and highlights in this game every day. because I never know what to expect. Compared to fighting games, Smash is just its own thing. So much of its own thing that it kind of created this genre of platform fighters like Rivals of Aether and Brawlhalla. Despite what I've said about traditional fighting games, I still enjoy them. I feel as though in traditional fighting games I take them more seriously to try and improve in. However, in Smash, I go for crazy risks improving while having a ton of fun. Kicking butt in Smash has never felt so much fun. Expect possibly in the future a compilation of Smash clips from me. With that being said, this is Crime Lord Discord, and we'll meet again.